The Dallas Cowboys took the field for the first time of their 2014 training camp in Oxnard. The journey to get back to the playoffs began this morning with a walkthrough and a light workout. The players returned to the field this afternoon for a more intense practice session. Now, since the Cowboys last made the playoffs in 2009, 22 of the league's 32 teams have gone to the postseason in that span. Sure, the boys have been close. They've been 8-8 the past 3 years, but they keep falling short.
Never been a question of fight. I think it's the mindset is just that those experiences, you understand that you have to play better. And that's us as players. We got to do that collectively. I have to do it, and 52 other guys have to do the same thing. So I don't think the mindset's any different from the approach. We've always done that. We're a smart team. We're tough. We fight. It's just that's the league we live in. I mean, it comes down to 1-2 possessions every game. We got to work to find ways to win those games.
Now on Saturday, the Cowboys will have their official opening training camp ceremonies for the fans. That starts at 2:30 with practice slated for 3:45. The NFL has suspended Ray Rice for 2 games for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. He was one of 5 Baltimore Ravens arrested in the offseason. In the future, to save time, the Ravens just going to send 2 team photos to Baltimore police, a straight shot and a profile shot. You might recall that Rice allegedly struck his then fiancée Janae Palmer unconscious in a casino elevator in Atlantic City. He pled guilty to a 3rd-degree charge of aggravated assault. Rice will lose over $500,000 in game checks. And get this, Rice and Palmer stayed together. They are now married. Members of Santa Barbara's Adult Baseball League are headed to San Quentin State Prison this weekend. Fortunately, just to play a couple of baseball games with the inmates. Yeah, they went last year and enjoyed the experience. They will play 2 games on Saturday in front of hundreds of inmates. They socialize and visit with the prisoners in the dugouts. San Quentin has allowed the inmates to have games against players outside of the prison since 1994.
It's a good opportunity for them to socialize with people from the outside, have a little bit of hope, things to look forward to, things to stay in good graces and not just become an animal in there.
The one thing that I remember from last year is you don't want to make an error out there because basically you get heckled on the prison yard pretty bad. So.
It's not going to make an error.
No.
For more info on the Santa Barbara Adult Baseball League, visit the website sbmabl.com. Majors, Houston, you have a problem. It's the Oakland A's. Brandon Moss, grand salami. It was already 4-1 A's in the 6th when Moss belted his 3rd grand slam of the season. The A's pounded the Stros 13-1. They're now a season-best 25 games over 500 at 63-38. The Giants were denied their first 4-game sweep in Philadelphia since 1998. Chase Utley collecting the game-winning RBI in the 5th. Giants lose 2-1. They lead the idle Dodgers by a game and a half for first in the NL West. That's sports. We'll be right back.